Hello, and welcome back to the Hanaz Writers Podcast. In our previous episode, we explored what Hanaz Writers is becoming, and just as importantly, what it refuses to become. We talked about philosophy, about collaboration, about the evolving relationship between writers and artificial intelligence. But today we want to move on from philosophy to practice, because ideas matter, but real experiences matter even more. Today we will explore how writers are actually using Hanaz Writers AI in their daily creative work, real workflows, real challenges, and real discoveries. Furthermore, this will also show what these stories reveal about the future of writing. One of the biggest misconceptions about AI writing tools is the idea of instant creation. You just push a button, generate a story, and publish the results. But real writers know something important. Great writing has never been instant. It evolves. It grows through exploration, experimentation, revision, and refinement. What we are seeing from a Hanaz community is not instant writing, it is accelerated thinking, and that difference changes everything. One writer in our community recently shared something interesting. She had tried multiple AI writing tools before discovering Hanaz. Most of them focus on speed, generate faster, generate more, and generate endlessly. But she noticed something surprising. The faster the generation became, the less control she felt. Her voice became diluted, and her story became unstable. Furthermore, her creative confidence also decreased. When she tried Hanaz Writers AI, her experience was different. Instead of replacing her process, the platform structured it. It helped her think through story possibilities before generating text, and suddenly the process felt collaborative instead of mechanical. What we are observing now is the rise of something called hybrid writing. Not human writing, not AI writing, but a cooperative process. In hybrid writing, the writer guides the vision, AI explores possibilities, and the writer evaluates and refines. This creates a creative loop. Idea to expansion to refinement and then to clarity. And each loop strengthens the final work. Many writers struggle with the same problem, the blank page, not because they lack creativity, but because they can start feeling overwhelmed. Where should a story begin? What direction should it take? What tone should it follow? Tools like the Story Name Maker or Story Expander often act as catalysts. They do not replace imagination, they activate it. A single suggestion can unlock 10 new possibilities. And once the writer is moving, the rhythm takes over. Professional writers understand something that beginners often overlook. Great writing rarely happens in the first draft. It emerges through iteration, through layers of refinement, through questioning. Is the tone right? Is the pacing balanced? And is the emotional arc believable? This is where AI becomes powerful, not as a creator, but as a revision partner, a system that can help writers test variations, explore alternatives, and refine structure faster than ever before. Another interesting change is happening. Writers are beginning to think more like creative directors. Instead of simply producing sentences, they are orchestrating creative systems. They guide narrative direction, tone alignment, character consistency, and pacing adjustments. In this new environment, writing becomes a strategic craft. The writer remains the architect, and AI becomes the assistant builder. Something unexpected has also emerged in our community. Many writers report feeling more confident when using Hanaz AI, not less. Why, you may ask? Because the platform reduces uncertainty. When writers can explore multiple ideas quickly, they feel safer experimenting. And experimentation is the birthplace of originality. Confidence leads to risk taking, and risk taking leads to creative breakthroughs. Looking ahead, we believe the future of writing will include deeper collaboration between humans and intelligent tools, not just shallow automation, but structured collaboration systems. Systems that understand story continuity, character evolution, tone consistency, and long form narrative memory. These are the kinds of developments we are actively exploring. Because professional storytelling requires more than generation, it requires coherence across the entire creative projects. One of the most valuable aspects of building Hanaz is learning from the writers themselves. Our community constantly reveals the new ways to use the platform, unexpected workflows, creative strategies, experimental techniques. These discoveries shape how we improve the platform. Because the future of Hanaz is not built in isolation, it is built in conversation with the writers who use it. Ultimately, our goal is simple. We want Hanaz Writers AI to become a place where writers can think clearly, experiment freely, refine intelligently, and publish confidently. A platform that strengthens the writer, not replaces them. A system that can expand creativity and not create shortcuts with it. Writing has always been a journey, sometimes solitary, sometimes collaborative. Today, AI introduces a new type of collaborator, one that can challenge ideas, expand possibilities, and accelerate experimentation. But the heart of writing always remains unchanged. Stories still come from the human imagination, from human emotion, from human experience. Technology may support the process, but the writer will always remain the source. In our next episode, we will explore how professional writers build full projects with AI, advanced creative workflows, and new tools that will shape the future of storytelling. Until next time, keep exploring ideas, keep refining your voice, keep building your stories with clarity, with courage, and most importantly, with Hanaz Writers AI.